Hello everyone. In the previous tutorials we have seen how to create the deployment manager. In this video, we are going to show how to create a custom profile, and federate other application servers to the deployment manager. Also we are going to encrypt the Websphere console administrator password. In the previous video, we created the deployment manager. Let us update the username and password at the properties file and encrypt. In order to do that, let us navigate to the directory containing the properties file.
So let's check whether the deployment manager process is up using the ps-ef command. Yes, it is up. The file that we are looking for is soap.client.props file. Let's open it with the VI editor. We need to update the login user ID and password at this location. After update, save the file. We are going to use the command props file password encoder to encrypt the password in the soaps.client.props file. So now when we look at the password file, we see that the password has been encrypted. Let's stop the deployment manager and look at the corresponding log file. As you can see, it didn't prompt for username and password. Now we are going to start the deployment manager. Now let's check if the deployment manager process is running or not. Yes, it is running. Okay, now let's create a custom profile. So the profile is created successfully. Let's look at the properties directory of this profile and also encrypt the username and password at the SOAP client's props file. Let us open the profile information file of the deployment manager and find out the SOAP connector port of the deployment manager. Management SOAP connector port 8879 is the one that we need. This port is used for federating the nodes to the deployment manager. Before doing the federation, we have to make sure that the host name of the deployment manager is pingable. Now let's switch to the bin directory of the newly created custom profile. The add node command is used for federating the new profile as a node to the deployment manager. As a result of this federation, a node agent process is created and it will be launched. We see that the federation has successfully completed. If we look at the processes, we'll see the node agent process running. That is our node agent process. We are also able to see the deployment manager process. Also, we are able to see the server one process of the application server that we created during the initial installation of Websphere application server with the first steps. In fact, we are going to federate the server one process as a node to the deployment manager in the next part of this series. The node agent can be stopped using stop node command. the node agent is not running. Sync node command is used to synchronize the node with the deployment manager. This command also has similar arguments as in the case of add node command. By synchronization, what we mean is that the configuration between the deployment manager and the node will be synchronized. Start node command can be used to start the node agent. Now the node agent has started. We can look at what other Java processes are running. Now let's open the web console corresponding to the deployment manager and look for the custom node that we created. Let's log into the Websphere admin console using was admin user ID and password. Go to System Administration and look at the Deployment Manager. You can see the ports. There's a stop connector address. Click on Nodes to view the available nodes. There are two nodes there. One for the newly created node and the other one is the deployment manager. Click on the node agents and you can see that there's a node agent process running. Also, you can see the node groups. So that concludes this tutorial session. We'll continue in the next session soon.